You may have seen the construction crews or the detours, but trust me, there's so much happening behind the scenes. From new parks to better sidewalks, upgraded nature spaces, and walkable summer events, Midland is making moves and they're worth talking about. Hi, I'm Jamie Broderick, a local realtor right here in Midland, Michigan. I help people find homes that fit their needs and make the process as smooth as possible. But buying or selling a home isn't just about the square footage, it's about the community that we live in. That's why I love keeping you in the loop with updates that matter to us homeowners, families, and future residents alike. Let's start with the big one, Poseyville Park. If you've tried to go to State Street Cafe or Maru Sushi, both near East Main Street, you've likely seen the construction. There's a new pedestrian bridge that is being built over Chippewa River. It was originally set to wrap up by April 1st, but due to some unexpected riverbank repairs, it's now extended to July 1st. But here's the exciting part. Once it's complete, this park is going to be incredible. We're talking about a full pedestrian footbridge, new trails, a kayak and canoe launch, and fishing piers. And this isn't just a facelift. It's a full transformation of what used to be a vacant industrial space. Previously, our downtown was landlocked in 3 directions with the river on one side, a thoroughfare on the other, and Dow Chemical on the other. But this project busts open that riverside landlock and reconnects us with downtown and the riverfront in a new, meaningful way. And as someone who works with buyers relocating to Midland, I can't tell you how often people light up when they hear about nearby nature access or recreational trails and community investments just like this. My kids love looking at the cranes because they are massive and the logistics of this footbridge are complicated, but the vision to create it is very clear. It's amazing to see these kinds of projects becoming a reality, not just for the aesthetics, but for the flood mitigation, ecological restoration, and long-term community value. Okay, so this is cool too. Chippewa Nature Center just opened the doors to its stunning new nature education center on May 20th, complete with the ribbon cutting ceremony, and it was led by Executive Director Dennis Pulaski and a lineup of guest speakers. And as soon as you step inside, you'll notice how thoughtfully the space was designed. 2 bright, spacious preschool classrooms where they can dive into hands-on activities with multi-purpose program rooms that can adapt for everything from bird watching to wildlife and art sessions, and the bathrooms are all ADA accessible, and it's really beautiful. Outside, they've created an outdoor covered pavilion big enough to seat 150 campers for lunch or group sessions, and imagine being part of a picnic-style nature lab under the trees. From here, you can slip into adjacent trails that wind through the woodlands and around peaceful ponds, or explore the new nature play areas where kids can climb, imagine, and engage with the environment on their own terms. It's clear that every detail, from pavilion layout to trail access, was chosen to spark curiosity and foster a love of the outdoors. And what really excites me in this program potential is that Nature Day camp sessions that immerse campers and bring programs to classrooms and lessons in the field, and a nature preschool curriculum that builds early STEM and environmental awareness. As a mom and a realtor, I know firsthand how valuable these experiences are. Not just for kids learning, but for building confidence, teamwork, and a big understanding of our local ecosystem. This center is proof that Midland isn't just growing homes, it's growing young minds too. This summer, Midland is rolling out its first ever comprehensive sidewalk mapping program. And yes, it's as high-tech as it sounds. The city's engineering department will deploy survey-grade GPS devices to chart every inch of our 335 miles of sidewalks, capturing location, condition, and even subtle elevation changes. That data is then going to feed into a digital inventory map, giving city planners a crystal clear picture of which sidewalks need immediate attention and which ones can wait, all without guesswork or piecemealing patch and pray repairs. So why does this matter for us? I'm currently trying to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a bike. She gets going, hits even a small 2-inch elevation change in the sidewalk, and she just stops, unsure what to do. And instead, picture a seamless path from your front door to the neighborhood park where you don't have to step into the street or navigate a sudden dead end. And by prioritizing these upgrades based on real data, the city can maximize every dollar of our sidewalk budget, which focuses first on areas where safety and accessibility truly hinge on a solid walking surface. This mapping initiative is a cornerstone of Midland City Modern's master plan, which calls for smarter infrastructure investments and stronger community connectivity. And as someone who helped champion that plan, I'm proud to see it move from the pages on a shelf to boots on the ground action. And in practical terms, better sidewalks mean more confidence for parents, seniors, and anyone who loves to get out and explore our neighborhoods on foot, because every step should be safe, predictable, and enjoyable. Also, this summer, Walk Midland is back with its free community-led 2-mile strolls that are designed to get you moving and meeting your neighbors across some of our best local green spaces. Every Monday evening, the group gathers at the City Forest Trailhead on Monroe Road, while Tuesday's midday walks alternate between Northwood University's scenic campus and the indoor track at the Midland Area Community Center, which is perfect if you want an air-conditioned option. And midweek, you can lace up your sneakers for a Wednesday evening ramble at the Chippewa Nature Center Pavilion, followed by a Thursday noontime loop starting at My Michigan Health on McCandless Drive. On Friday mornings, walkers meet at the East End building on State Street for an early bird workout before the weekend buzz. And if you're looking to cap off your week with a sunset stroll, join the Sunday evening group at the foot of the Tridge, where the Pure Marquette Rail Trail offers river views and fresh air. Every route is family friendly and open to all ages and all abilities, with drawings for local coffee and ice cream gift cards at each event, because a little treat after a healthy walk never hurts. And it's sponsored by Midland Parks and Recreation, My Michigan Health, Chippewa Nature Center, and other community partners. The program starts on Monday, June 2nd and concludes Wednesday, August 6th, and there will be no walk on the 4th of July and it's the 4th of July, right? But Midland isn't just exercise, it's an opportunity to explore our city, boost your mood, and connect with friends old and new. Oh, and there's a little update that I think people will appreciate. Downtown Midland now has brand new public restrooms. They're located at 120 McDonald Street, and they're open daily from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Last Friday, we were grabbing a meal at Molasses and listening to live music in the Commons, and we had a group that needed to go potty. Go figure, right? That's what happens when you have a lot of people. The bathrooms are perfect, they're clean, and ADA accessible. So if you're spending the day downtown grabbing coffee or just going out for a walk, there's now a clean, accessible spot when nature calls, and without having to bother a local shop. They're even working on a changing places restroom to support folks who need extra accessibility features, which I love. It's not quite finished yet, but it's on the way. And just a quick reminder, if you notice anything that looks off or feels unsafe around the restrooms, don't hesitate to speak up. Let's all help keep the space clean, safe, and welcoming for everyone. Honestly, I like little things like this that say a lot about our Midland and how it shows up for the community. It's just one more reason why I love this town. This spring, Midland is piloting 2 non-motorized transportation projects designed to make biking and walking safer and more seamless. And your feedback will determine whether they move forward or not. The first pilot proposes a Stratford Woods multi-use path connector, which would link the existing trail at Patrick Road directly to East Ashman Street by following the former gas pipeline right-of-way. So imagine pedaling through the shaded woods instead of the busy roads. This connector will cut down on road crossings and create a true greenway corridor for cyclists, joggers, and strollers. The second concept focuses on Rod Street, where a dedicated non-motorized route would run from Ann Street to Cambridge Street through central Midland. Currently, Rod Street zigzags between sidewalks and narrow shoulders, and the new design would standardize a continuous bike lane, widen pedestrian walkways, and install safer curb cuts at key intersections. And for anyone who commutes with 2 wheels or pushes a stroller off to school drop-off, or simply just enjoys a leisurely stroll through town, this route could be a game changer. Both pilots are part of the statewide federal funding program called Transportation Alternatives Program, also known as TAP, which can cover up to 80% of the construction costs, which is pretty cool. Lastly, a friendly but important reminder about our city ordinances. First one is that any grass or weeds that exceed 10 inches high are considered a violation. If your lawn has gotten away from you this spring, now is the time to give it a trim, because if not, the city will send a notice by mail to any property owner out of compliance, and then you have 7 days to cut it down before the city steps in to mow it for you, and they charge a minimum of $200 per lot. Best to just do it yourself. And on the waste side of things, yard waste pickup has switched to a sticker system as of May 5th. It's no longer free for the month of April. That means that you'll need a bag or a bin sticker on every load of leaves, clippings, or brush before setting it at the curb. You can purchase stickers online or at the city's public services pages, at City Hall, or at any local retailers like Meijer, Kroger, Ace Hardware, or the annual bin stickers run $55 for the first bin, $25 for each additional one. And the single-use bag stickers are 60 cents each. Keeping up with these small steps will save you from fines and extra fees and unexpected cleanup charges, and it helps the city manage collections efficiently. So grab your mower, stock up on stickers, and let's all keep Midland looking its best. That's part of why I love living here. All of these projects, from Poseyville Park Bridge to new nature education center, sidewalk mapping, summer walks, trail pilots, and even those little housekeeping reminders, add up to one thing. Midland is investing in its residents' community and quality of life. Whether you're a lifelong resident or if you're thinking about making Midland home, these updates mean safer streets, stronger community connections, and more ways to get outside and explore. And if you're interested in exploring Midland further with a local expert, maybe even finding your perfect home in this wonderful community, I would love to help. My number is right here on the screen, and you can feel free to call me, text, or email me. I'm always happy to chat. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might appreciate what Midland has to offer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.